Good morning, Facebook. Hope everybody is doing pretty well and you guys are doing your best to keep you and your families safe throughout this lockdown or wherever you may be throughout the world. And so I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes for one or two persons to jump on here. I have something that I'd like to talk about uh, and get off my chest. Something that I actually went through this morning. So I want to share a personal experience that I had to deal with this morning. And so I am hopeful that what I'm about to share during this Facebook Live, it encourages someone out there or many persons out there or even to assist persons that are actually going through or go or would or will go through what I experienced this morning. And so, guys, I really would appreciate it if you would, throughout the video, if you're finding value, share the post, like the post, perhaps even leave a comment. Once again, my name is Robert Barry, and I'm coming to you from the beautiful islands of the Bahamas. And I'm just going to wait a few more minutes before I get started here. Okay. Just before I get started, my topic today is um, centered around being motivated when you're not feeling motivated. Okay, and so it's centered specifically around feeling motivated in times when you aren't motivated, especially when persons look at you as being a leader. And so I'm gonna share an experience with you that I had this morning, and maybe it can provide some encouragement for those that would experience this in the very future or may experience this frequently. Okay. And so, like I said, guys, if you come in, can you kindly like the video, share the video? Any questions, comments, please place them in the comment section. If there are comments, I will respond as soon as I get your questions. All right. And so, like I said, my name is Robert Barry. I am a father of one son. I reside in the Bahamas. I am a bartender by profession, and I am a part-time marketer. Okay, and like I said earlier, my topic is today is having the motivation or not feeling motivated. Okay, it's centered around motivation, and I'm so excited to bring topics to Facebook, especially when I would have experienced whatever topic that is that I am bringing to Facebook, because I always believe in using my personal life, my personal experiences, and putting it in the open, because so many persons go through situations and I think they don't realize if they get outside of their comfort zone and share their stories and experiences with other people, I don't think that they realize the impact that they can have on person's life and the world at large. And so today I want to share a very quick story with you guys, and maybe we can have a dialogue. Okay. And so I consider myself to be a self-motivated person, a goal-oriented person. I try to encourage persons anytime I go through life, and whether it's on the phone or via social media or even face to face for that matter. I always try to leave an encouraging mark within one's life. And so this morning I would have awakened to a brand new day, and as I laid in bed, I felt unmotivated. I felt discouraged. I felt um, it just was not going to be a normal day for me as usual. And so, you know, me just laying there, the first thing that came to mind, Robert, this is not you. You know, you would normally get up in the morning and do your meditation. You would get up and maybe just make some bush tea or maybe just a regular cup of coffee and start to get in the swing of things. And so I laid there, and as time went by, I noticed it 10, so on and so forth. Time was starting to slip away from me. And so I had to jump into what I call action mode. Okay, I've already lost a few hours when my day is already scheduled. I always try to have my days scheduled, have a daily routine, and I was like 2 or 3 hours past what I would normally have completed at 10:30, 11 o'clock. And so, today I had to operate outside of the norm. And so I don't know if you guys have experienced this before, but like I said, you can leave your comments or questions inside of the comment box. And so life is so funny, guys, because as depressed as I was, the one thing that caused me to do a self evaluation and to do a self analyzing um, a self analyzation of myself. And I had to think, everything that you do, what is your reason for doing it? And so I started to think of all of my goals and everything that I'm doing. What is my purpose? Okay. And so as I begin to answer these questions, I started to feel like the fire was being lit. And so my why is my son. My why is to one day reach all of my financial goals and to be financially free. My why is to be able to travel the world without um, having to worry about how my family is going to eat, where the next meal is going to be coming from, how all of my bills will be paid. And so once I started this process, I started to gradually climb and get myself out of this deep, dark hole that I found myself in this morning. And so even with all of this going on in the background, my mind still, or my subconscious mind still, was saying to myself, what is really going on with persons out there that doesn't have any why, doesn't have any motivation. And that's when I came up with the idea to actually do this Facebook Live, because I really want to encourage persons out there. If you don't have any goals, if you aren't a futuristic thinker, I'm sure everyone desires something in life. You need to be so strategic, you know, in planning and sticking to your goals, because if you don't, you would very well find yourself lost in this life and going through life without having any purpose at all. You know, I always say to persons, you know, how many books have you read? How many motivational YouTube videos have you gone through? You know, we are at a time now in the Bahamas and the world at large where we are being confined to our homes, and so many persons are just sitting around and indulging in the consumption of liquor and just cooking a bunch of food. I mean, cooking is necessary, just cooking a bunch of food and sleeping and giving Netflix and Direct TV all of their monies. But what new skill sets have you been working on to better your life once this pandemic has passed? So many of these large corporations, global, internationally, are going to be laying off people because the manpower will not be necessary. And so this will result in a lot of jobs, a lot of lost in job opportunities for persons. And so what is your second stream of income, or what solutions are you coming up with? Have you mapped out a plan since this whole coronavirus pandemic COVID-19 came around? I always try to be a futuristic thinker, even though my plan sometimes may not be bulletproof. At least I have a foundation to build upon, to help me to sustain myself, number one, and to help me to overcome whatever it is that I may be going through at that point in time. And so, guys, this whole video is to bring some awareness to you being self-motivated, number one. Secondly, that you need to have strategic goals in place. And then thirdly, you need to map out how you are going to reach each one of those goals. And then fourthly, how do you stay motivated in times when you don't even feel motivated? Okay, and it goes right back, or it comes full circle to the point where you always have to remember or remind yourself, what is your why? Why am I working two jobs? Why am I a part-time marketer? Why am I a full-time marketer? My whys are to take care of my son, to be financially free, to travel, to feed my family, and to just simply spend time and help people as can. That's Robert Barry's goal, and there's there's power and there's magic in when you write things down. And I can tell you personally, I was not always a writer. I would always keep things in the back of my head. But until I started to write things down and commit them into the atmosphere, I never really truly had any success. Give me 1 second. I want to show you guys something. So when I talk about writing things down, I want to show you guys some things. You see here, these are my affirmations, right? You can see them. Okay. Then I have here goals. And then I also have goals that I want to reach inside of my online marketing business. And on top of that, I have a notebook here that I actually have a bunch of notes, goals, and what is so important that I think one must implement when you're writing down your goals is to actually put time frames to these goals. Writing down goals is almost like shooting for the stars. You don't have a strategy or a way to get there. And so putting a time frame to each one of those goals, I think, is very important in terms of keeping yourself motivated and actually conquering those goals. And so one thing that I would, if you don't listen to anything from this Facebook Live, guys, even though this may be stepping away from the actual title of this video, but who cares? My thing to everyone out there on Facebook that's going to be viewing this Facebook Live at any point in time, guys, take a look, step back, take a deep breath, take a look at the whole economy, the whole world concept, and the way the world is moving. Every single thing is digital. Every single thing is digital. You can move monies from one institution to the next institution. That is digital. You can pay all of your bills online. That is digital. You can buy a movie on Netflix, DirecTV, put in your credit card information. That is digital. You can go on Amazon. You can go on all of these other purchasing sites. You can buy groceries. All of these things are digital. I'm encouraging everyone, if you do not have another stream of income, multiple streams of income, this is the time now to grab the bull by the horn you can tap into a digital skill. There are so many digital skills that you can get certified in. There are large companies out there that ignored the internet era, and now they are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for simple skill set, as simple as taking a Facebook course or a social media course. You have so many companies out there that are paying top dollars for these skill sets. And so it doesn't have necessarily have to be an online business, right? Even though a lot of online marketing businesses out there teach you Facebook marketing, LinkedIn marketing, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. All of these companies are now teaching their affiliates these skill set. And so I highly encourage everyone under the sound of my voice, tap into the digital skill sets, market yourself. All right. And lastly, help someone along the way. You know, someone encourage every successful person, every successful person was encouraged and given an opportunity by someone that was better than them. Don't look down on someone if you're not going to give them a helping hand. Like I say, guys, if you guys are finding value in this Facebook Live, please like the video, comment, and share the video, because I want this Facebook Live to get to as many persons as possible. Mr. Reese Chipman, how are you, sir? How are you? I hope you and your family is staying safe. Good job, by the way. I appreciate you. Yeah, my good friend, Mr. Reese Chipman. But yeah, guys, like I said, my name is Robert Barry. Please like, share this content if you find value, and you guys stay safe. Stay safe. I cannot repeat that enough. You guys, please stay safe until our next video or another video. You guys, please take care of one another, and remember, sharing is caring. I'm going to end this Facebook Live now. Until next time, guys, you guys be safe. My name is Robert Barry. Peace out.